Hey everybody, I'm Quirky Character. Welcome to the Historic Metals YouTube channel. If you're watching this on my personal channel, that's because this is our first video ever, and I'd like to introduce my new channel to you and invite you over to visit it at Historic Metals on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description to that, and if you're watching this on the Historic Metals channel YouTube channel, then you're already here. I just said channel twice. I'm not even going to edit this. This is just going to be raw. You're going to get a taste of what things are going to be like around here, what we're going to talk about, what we've got to offer, and what's coming up next on the Historic Metals channel on YouTube and on HistoricMetals.com, our website. So let's start with the website. Basically, if you want to see our website, you'll head over to www.historicmetals.com, where you will find this waiting for you. This is our homepage, home base on the internet for the new channel and the new business of Historic Metals. Historic Metals deals in, as you can probably guess, precious metals like gold and silver and platinum, as well as semi-precious metals like copper and other metals that are popular in the collecting and stacking world like palladium and rhodium and platinum. We're also going to talk about gems and gemstones and minerals and jewelry and other valuable things from throughout the world that people have valued since the beginning of man, really. First, it was the Stone Age, then, of course, all the Metal Ages. We'll talk about those in our article, The Seven Metals of Antiquity, for example, some solid history. I'm very proud of the articles that we're putting together. Let's pop over to the blog page. I have some professional authors working with me, and we are working very hard to produce magazine-length quality articles such as What Lies Beneath, 5 Lost Sunken Shipwreck Treasures That Have Never Been Found, something to go look for. 10 Incredible Lost Treasures of the World, even more things to go look for. These might not necessarily be underwater. They might be a little easier to get to. Or some things you can hunt for, like the fabulous Fabergé eggs from Russia and their history, and what they're all about. And looking back at the California Gold Rush and the evolution of alchemy. Or, as I mentioned earlier, the 7 metals of antiquity: gold, copper, silver, lead, tin, iron, and mercury, and an article about how important they've been to man throughout history and how they were discovered and so forth. And if you choose one of our articles and you don't have time to read a magazine-length article that can be, in some cases fairly long and deep, then you might just want to listen to it in the car on your Bluetooth or on your headphones or iPod earbuds or whatever you're doing these days with the kids and their music and their MP discs and their CP3s and all those musical things that y'all stick in your ears. But why don't you switch over to something interesting and listen to The Evolution of Alchemy?
The Evolution of Alchemy, Historic Metals. The name alchemy comes etymologically from Arabic and late Greek. Ancient Greeks had a term, chemia, and the Arabic part is the al, which means the. A loose interpretation of the word in this form is the process of transmutation to fuse or reunite with the divine.
Let's fuse or reunite with the channel. How about it? So you can listen to the articles and you can read the articles, or you can watch our videos if that's your thing. We're trying to be everywhere, and we want to immerse you in a world of history and value and treasure and beautiful things. If you check out our video channel, it basically just tells you to come on over here to YouTube, which is what I'm doing now. The other exciting thing we're going to be doing are live streaming auctions. On the live streaming auctions, you'll have chances to bid on great precious metal items and jewelry items and collectible items. You'll be in a live chat with the community, so you'll be able to have some new friends and potentially some enemies if you beat them in the sniping on an auction. And speaking of sniping on an auction, if you are one of those bidders who likes to snipe, you know that on most of these live streaming videos, there is a sniper video that you run right at the end of the auction, and everybody times their last minute bid by that. I'll give you a taste of that now. This is what ours will look like to start with, and you'll be able to know when you should send that winning bid right at the close. You'll get a countdown from 10 to 0, and then the bidding will stop. Yeah, mistakes will happen. This is a live show when we do it, and this is a taste of the live show now. I am pre-recording this. No one's watching me at the moment. I just wanted to make a quick video, introduce you to the website, show you some of the great things we have to offer, like gems and jewelry and gemstones and, things from history that are valuable, as well as some new things we have that we're going to talk about as well. But we have 150-year-old pocket watches to look at. This one here on my right hand, the smaller one, is actually made out of solid silver. So if you're a silver, well, not solid, there's a watch inside it, but it's real silver. It's a full silver case. So if you're a silver stacker, you may find yourself stacking silver in a new way. Or this gold and silver plated watch, both of these well over 100 years old. Very excited to have them here to show you, as well as, like I mentioned before, various gemstones. This beautiful piece of labradorite here, which, if you could see it in the daylight, is just gleaming with colors. And of course, we all know what American gold eagles are. This is an MS-70 perfect mint example, first strike. I'm having some focusing issues with it. There we go. Beautiful coin to have in your collection. We have silver, tons of silver. We have silver rounds, silver coins. This, for example, is a modern Wonder Woman coin. So that's about as modern as it gets, or perhaps this Libra birthday coin here, birth year coin, very beautiful with some two-tone going on there, where they have sort of a matte finish and a gloss finish on that coin. The queen on the back, as is often the case with these various numeric coins from various mints around the world. In this case, the country of Tokelau. I don't even know where Tokelau is, but they make coins for the queen. And then, of course, in America, we've been making coins for, almost a couple hundred years now as well. Actually, probably at least that long. I think originally we probably used British money initially, but by the time we got onto our own thing, we started minting these old dollars and silver dollars, and this is an 1830 Morgan dollar. We also have, collectible types like the Seahorse series, the C series. And this, we'll definitely cover some pirates on this channel. We'll cover buried treasures and sunken treasures, like I mentioned with the blog overview. It's going to be a lot of fun. Here's some platinum from, oops, I have that upside down. Some platinum from Volcambi. So we have platinum. We have some gold. We have some silver. We have it all here at this channel. Here's the gold from the ground. This is placer gold, straight out of a river. It's hard to do this upside down and backwards, but here you go. There's some placer gold. I used to actually work at a commercial gold mine, so we'll talk about that as well. It was a tourist destination, not a manufacturing mine, but we definitely were pulling out about 30 to 50 ounces a summer from our source, North Carolina. Very good times there. Got some pictures and stuff I'll share with you in the future on that. And some modern valuable things like these gold backs. And you may or may not have heard of gold backs, but we'll do multiple videos on those as well. There's definitely other videos to choose from out there about those. Those are a form of voluntary gold currency. This is an actual piece of gold. It actually weighs, if I can get that to focus to prove it. Maybe not. Let's see here. This is 1/1000th of an ounce, a single gold note, which is in fact manufactured by printing gold, if you will, through a high-tech process. These have never been oh my gosh, I can't get it to focus. But suffice it to say, I will work on that as part of the improvements of the channel. So stick around to see things get better. There we go. 1/1000th of a troy ounce kind of shows up down at the bottom there in the beautiful artwork of this voluntary local currency. So basically, it's made for Utah, New Hampshire, and Nevada right now. But they are releasing, I think, this year, Wyoming and North Dakota. I'm not sure. There will be multiple states. Ultimately, I think they hope to issue goldbacks for all 50 states. You can use them anywhere. They aren't limited to use in those states, but those states do recognize them as currency that you can use in stores. Hundreds and if not a couple of thousand places now accept goldbacks as money at restaurants and shops and places like that across Utah, Nevada, and New Hampshire, who already have these local voluntary currencies in play and state approved. So they actually count as real money in those states, but they're worth their weight in gold everywhere else. And as you can see, there's multiple denominations. I have some 10s and 5s here. There's somewhere down in the pile, there's some 50s, and they come in divisible units. So each one is 1,000th of a ounce. But when you get 50, that would be 50 thousandths. Or if you actually do your math, that becomes 1/20th of an ounce of Troy gold. And basically, it's gold. And it's just laminated between two sheets of very, very thin polymer. But it's got a bunch of anti-counterfeiting measures in it. You can see the printing mechanism, the micro printing and things that you see on dollars in regular currency, fiat currency. But it's got beautiful artwork. Each of the designs are different for each of the bills in the states. So lots to collect there, lots to use. And if you're the prepper type, you're definitely going to want some of these in your stack as well, along with your constitutional or junk silver, like this old Kennedy here, this silver $50 from, in this case, which one is that? 1964, so 90% silver. And we'll talk about how to determine the amount of silver in a coin and what kind of coins you might want to add to your collection if you're a stacker or a bullion stacker, or if you're a numismatic collector. We're just going to get into all kinds of things. We're going to talk about it all, even copper from time to time. So if you're interested in collectibles and valuables and metal and gems and what to do with it and how to get more of it, and you'd like a place to come and hang out with a cool community and join in some fun live auction streams and chats and conversations, then hopefully you'll choose to join us again here on Historic Metals. And thanks for coming by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to help me grow this brand new channel. I could definitely use that. I definitely am sporting about 3 subscribers right now, me, myself, and I, and this is the first video that I've actually ever made for this channel. I've done a lot of streaming in the past on other topics. I used to be active in the cryptocurrency space. We probably won't cover that too much here. That's not a historic metal or vintage collectible, but someday it might be. Who knows? Anyway, for now, thanks for coming by. I'm Quirky Character. Please visit our website at HistoricMetals.com. Drop a like, a subscription, and a comment below. Hope to see you soon. Until then, everybody, start stacking. Keep stacking. Take care of your stack. See ya.